Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Shon-Jhon. Welcome to the channel. If you are new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Again, welcome to the channel. Watch all the free videos you would like and tell somebody else about the channel if you don't mind. So today I'm in the truck cleaning out a mess that's in the back seat on the back row. And if you guys have kids, you know exactly what I mean. And so I decided, hey, why not turn the cameras on? Let's do some backseat chronicles, right? So today we're going to talk about something that popped into my mindset while I was driving here. And I was thinking because people have the I don't know, I guess the misconception that rich people that you see rich today, that they actually set out or began their journey to be rich. By the way, for everyone who's leaving those well-constructed comments and questions, I really appreciate that. I love dealing with the 10%. The 90%, we're trying to get you guys over to the 10%, get you to cross that bridge and get you away from traditionalism and change your life. But as long as you guys are dropping good comments and questions, I'll try to interact as much as I can. The only thing I ask in return is that you hit the thumbs up and you share this channel with other people. I appreciate that. By the way, it's going down again. I'm going to do a live free training to teach you how to make money from your phone without leaving your house. Yes, without leaving your house, without doing the work. It's called the Middleman Business. I've been running one since 2020. That's all I do. And well, I was going to tell you something, but I'll tell you as we get through the video. But it's something I've been doing since 2020. I don't need a job, I don't need a paycheck, nor does my wife, and we've been living a great life. We're not multi-millionaires or anything like that, but, well, I ain't gonna spoil it. Let's get into it. So, most people, by the way, if you want to get into that live training, put the word middleman in the comments below. You'll get a free Zoom invite, and then we'll go ahead and get started training you how to use your phone to book customers, take deposits, and then dispatch the work. So here we go. So most people make the erroneous conception that rich people, when you see a rich person, you believe that, hey, that person is rich because ultimately they set out to be rich. And I'm telling you, that's not always the case. Rich people set out to do a couple of things, but it's not necessarily to always be rich. Rich people set out because a lot of them, when they get the money, they don't do a whole lot with it because it wasn't the ultimate goal. Whenever rich people set out, whenever a person sets out to create something and then it ultimately become rich, usually being rich wasn't a part of the goal. So whenever Mark Zuckerberg jumped into Facebook, dove into it head first, started growing the business, I don't think his goal was to be rich. I think his goal was to connect people on campus, and then the business started to take off on a life of its own. Whenever Jeff Bezos started Amazon, it was just an idea he had that was ahead of its time. The internet was just coming in. He decided he can sell books and use the internet to his advantage. Quit a high-paying job in New York, moved to Seattle to create that, and look what it is today. Right? And I could go on and on about these examples. A lot of times when these millionaires or these successful people we know, when they start businesses, by the way, 99% of the millionaires in America you don't know. We mostly only know like the billionaires, right? We don't know, like in mainstream, a lot of millionaires. And so, but a lot of these create, I told you Jeff Bezos left his job. I told you that Mark Zuckerberg was building this in his dorm room on college campus, right? You can look at so many others that could have stopped what they were doing when it wasn't working. Colonel Sanders, so many others could have gone back to work, got jobs, retired, whatever. But they wouldn't do that. Why? Because their goal was never to be rich. Their goal was freedom. So that's why I always share with you, as long as you understand what it is you want to accomplish, then the resources are already there. Can I share that with you? The resources that you need are already there. You've just got to learn to access them. You've just got to learn to be more resourceful, right? I'm working on another company with some of my friends today, and we're like, hey, I'm like, look, everything we need is going to be there, because we're like, we're missing this, we're missing that. No, that stuff is there. We just have to be more resourceful to find it. But ultimately, if you focus, if your primary goal is to be free, which is what my primary goal is. So, and the reason I say that is because the rich understand this, that the poor and the middle class don't. They understand that time is the most important thing, and it's not money. They can get money, they can lose money, they can get money again, but under no circumstances can they get the time back. They'll never be 30 again, never be 40 again, never be 50 again. And so once you understand that time is the most important thing, then you would be willing to do anything to get your time back. While the poor and the middle class, they believe that money is the most important thing, and they're willing to do anything to get the money. While the rich and the wealthy will do anything to get the time, to get the freedom. You sell your life to get a paycheck. The rich and the middle, the rich and the wealthy, they don't. They think about, how do I get paid without having to go to a job and sell my life, sell my time? And so the ultimate goal in a lot of cases, and it's not that way for everybody, but I believe that once you determine you want to be free, and it doesn't mean you're not going to do any work. Listen, there's no law that says you have to work hard, number one, right? And number two, there's no law that says you have to do the work that your company does. So for instance, my company, we get customers for moving services and cleaning services. Yet, I don't do any cleaning, I don't do any moving, and I don't want to. My company doesn't do it. We just middleman and find customers, and then send the customers, match the customers with the cleaners or with the movers, and then we get paid for doing it, for matching them. We don't get paid for doing the work, and we don't want to, because we don't want to do the work. That'll take away the freedom. If we have to be out there on every job, I'm not free. I just want to middleman the process, go to the beach, go to vacation with my family, spend time out eating, doing whatever we want to do, and enjoy life, right? Even if we're not making $1 million a year, it's not about the money, it's about the freedom. Now, you can grow a business, and a business will grow to $1 million a year, which is fine, but I'm telling you, the ultimate goal of the rich and the wealthy is not to make millions of dollars. It's to be free. It's just to be free. That's why they don't give up. That's why they don't go back to work. They just want to be free, right? What's the first thing lottery winners do whenever they win the lottery? They quit their jobs. They just want to be free. Whether we understand it or not, whether we think about it or not, subconsciously we know that time is the most important thing, and we just don't want to be in a position where we have to sell time our entire lives. So if you want to build a business, fine. If you want to start a middleman business like me, I'll teach you. Put middleman in the comments. Whatever you want to do, listen, the goal is not to be rich. The goal is to be free. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.